Welcome back to Exciting Europe. Prepare to be dazzled. A parade of papal transport, from horse-drawn elegance to automotive power, awaits beneath the Vatican. Rich fabrics, gleaming metal, stories etched in every stitch and curve. This is the Carriage Pavilion, a feast for the eyes and a journey through history. Often overlooked by guided tours, the Carriage Pavilion offers a unique and fascinating experience for curious visitors. If you're not in a hurry, you can delve deeper into its collection than the often crowded Sistine Chapel or other parts of the Vatican Museums, making it a true hidden gem.
The Carriage Pavilion is one of 54 pavilions, galleries, and museums within the Vatican Museums. To learn more about the Vatican Museums, including tickets, hours, and must-see exhibits, watch our Vatican Museums video or a shorter version, Introduction to Vatican Museums.
As you ascend the escalator, continue straight ahead into the courtyard of the art gallery. From this vantage point, take the stairs down one floor. You'll pass by a beautiful garden, often used by tour guides to explain the art of the Sistine Chapel. At the end of this passage, you'll find the entrance to the Carriage Pavilion.
The Grand Gala Berlin carriage, the centerpiece of the Vatican's collection, was inaugurated on April 19, 1973 by Pope Paul VI. It was built in Rome in 1826, mainly under Pope Leo XII, with some later modifications by Pope Gregory XVI. Their coats of arms can be seen on the tiara. The beautiful metal decorations were made by Felice Eugeni, and the upholstery was done by Gaetano Peroni. The carriage was used for several important events, including religious feasts and the new Pope's procession to St. John Lateran Basilica after his coronation. This beautiful gilded carriage, pulled by 6 horses, measures 6 meters, approximately 19.7 feet in length, 3.2 meters, approximately 10.5 feet high, and 2.4 meters, approximately 7.9 feet wide. One can only imagine the sight and feeling of seeing the Pope moving proudly through the narrow Roman streets of the 19th century, amidst massive crowds on his way to St. Lateran Basilica.
This elegant Berlin carriage was assembled in Rome by Gaetano Peroni, a supplier to the papal stables, using parts of French craftsmanship. It originally belonged to Cardinal Luciano Luigi Bonaparte, who received it as a gift from his cousin Napoleon III on March 13, 1868, to mark his appointment as a cardinal. The carriage doors feature paintings representing the Church of Rome and the Catholic faith. On the side panels, a series of cherubs hold objects symbolizing the cardinal's virtues: the tablets of law and the book of the Apocalypse on the left, and an anchor and a brazier on the right, representing rectitude, fear of God, hope, and charity. Cardinal Bonaparte was known for his charitable work and patronage of the arts, and he remained somewhat detached from both the Roman Curia and the French court. Upon his death, he bequeathed his carriage to Pope Leo XIII, who preserved the Napoleonic imperial eagle on the carriage's coat of arms.
This unique sedan chair, shaped like a boat, was gifted to Pope Leo XIII by the Archdiocese of Naples to commemorate the 50th anniversary of his ordination as a priest. It serves as an allegory for the Catholic Church, with the Pope guiding it as its captain. The intricately carved wooden base represents the stern of a boat, complete with a tiller, an anchor entangled in fishing nets, and 2 dolphins. This imagery symbolizes the Pope's role as the head of the Church, using the net to gather souls and bring them to Christ, who is also represented by the anchor as a symbol of hope. The upper part is adorned with silver carnation branches, coral of various hues, statuettes of the apostles, and cameos of cherubs interspersed with floral inlays. The door features an image of St. Peter consecrating St. Aspirin, the first bishop of Naples, in the presence of St. Candida.
The Citroën Lictoria C6 was presented to Pope Pius XI on June 9, 1930, by Citroën Italy. This gift commemorated the conciliation between the Church and the Italian state. While the car's exterior retained the standard features of the model, its deep burgundy color and gilded chrome accents gave it a stately presence. In keeping with protocol, the rear passenger compartment was designed like a throne room. Unlike other vehicles, the interior resembled an elegant 18th century Venetian drawing room, complete with a papal throne upholstered in crimson brocade and exquisite wood paneling that concealed compartments for storing items like the breviary. However, the car's opulent design limited its use, and it only traveled 192 kilometers during its lifetime.
The 460 Nürnberg long-wheelbase limousine, designed by Ferdinand Porsche, was gifted to Pope Pius XI on November 14, 1930 by Mercedes-Benz. This model, introduced at the 1928 Paris Salon, was highly acclaimed for its retro styling, a feature that also resonated with the Pope. It's said that during a test drive in the Vatican Gardens, Pius XI, impressed by the car's powerful engine, exclaimed, "Beautiful car, a masterpiece, a wonder of modern technology." Indeed, the 460 Nürnberg boasts an 80-horsepower engine and can reach a top speed of 110 kilometers per hour, approximately 68 miles per hour.
Getting ready for your exciting European adventure?
From charming cafes to historic landmarks, your adventure is calling. But before you go, gear up. Travel adapter and portable charger are essential. A good travel guide and secure anti-theft bag will keep your trip stress-free. Shop our recommendations below and get ready to explore Europe.
The Paige 837 was gifted to Pope Pius XI on November 10, 1929, by the Graham brothers. This vehicle holds historical significance. Pius XI used it to travel to St. John Lateran Basilica to celebrate the 50th anniversary of his priestly ordination on December 22, 1929. This marked the first time a pope had left the Vatican since the fall of Rome in 1870. In December 1939, Pius XII used the car to visit the Italian sovereigns at the Quirinal Palace. The Paige also bore witness to the tragic bombing of San Lorenzo on July 19, 1943.
The first Popemobile, an open-air white off-road vehicle used by the Pope for short trips and to be more visible to crowds, debuted shortly after the 1976 Jubilee. Pope Paul VI used it occasionally, though the term Popemobile hadn't yet been coined. Pope John Paul I never used it, but Pope John Paul II, who preferred not to use the traditional sedan chair, embraced the Popemobile concept. The first official Popemobile was a Toyota Land Cruiser, later replaced by a Fiat. Tragically, this Fiat is linked to the assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II's life in St. Peter's Square on May 13, 1981. Following this shocking event, security measures for the Pope were significantly heightened, leading to the introduction of armored Popemobiles. Models like the Land Rover Santana and the Mercedes-Benz, introduced in 1983 and 1990 respectively, served until 2002. The assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II underscored the need for enhanced protection, which is why today's Popemobiles feature bulletproof glass enclosures.
This steering wheel, from the 2003 Formula One car driven by Michael Schumacher, was presented to Pope Benedict XVI by Ferrari's president in 2005. It bears the inscription, "The steering wheel of the F1 world champion to His Holiness, Benedict XVI, pilot of Christianity." This gift serves as a reminder of a previous encounter in 2005, where Pope John Paul II received a model of a Formula One car and a limited edition Ferrari Enzo from the Ferrari team. The Pope auctioned the car and donated the proceeds to tsunami victims in Southeast Asia. Upon receiving the steering wheel, Benedict XVI drew a parallel between its complex technology and the challenges of leading the Church, highlighting the intricate nature of both endeavors. This unique item represents the final exhibit in our exploration of the Vatican's historical collection.
As we conclude our tour of the Vatican's Carriage Pavilion, we're reminded that these vehicles are not merely objects of historical curiosity. They are tangible symbols of the papacy's evolution, reflecting changing times, technological advancements, and the enduring mission of the Church. From ornate carriages to modern Popemobiles, each vehicle tells a story of faith, leadership, and human connection. As you leave this hidden gem, carry with you the echoes of history and the inspiration of those who have steered the course of the Church through the centuries. Remember, the Carriage Pavilion is often overlooked, but it offers a unique perspective on the Vatican's rich heritage. Next time you're exploring the Vatican Museums, take a detour to this fascinating collection and discover the stories behind these remarkable vehicles.